This is delicious, guys. Like, it's amazing. I'm personally excited because I love TileFish, and we're using TileFish to make this recipe. Some of you guys may know, and some of you guys actually commented about this, that TileFish is a lot like crab, and it's spongy and sweet. It's like shellfish. Shellfish. Yeah. You got that. I got that. You got that.
That's a tongue twister, guys. TileFish is sweet. It's like crab. It's like lobster. It's spongy. It has a very, very similar texture and taste to crab. And because of this, we are going to be making homemade TileFish cakes.
TileFish crab cakes.
So instead of the crab, we're making crab cakes, but no crab. We're using TileFish, which is super fun. And the sauce.
The sauce is going to be a Cajun tartar sauce, you guys.
Homemade Cajun tartar sauce. Homemade TileFish cakes. Let's get to it.
This recipe is going to be so delicious. I'm super excited. You ready?
My name's Amanda.
My name is Emily, and welcome to our channel, Gale Force Twins. For the crab cakes, or I should really say fish cakes, TileFish cakes, we are going to be using mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, Worcestershire sauce, crackers, and these are saltine crackers. We actually used Ritz crackers. These will be the binding agent in the crab cakes. And then we're going to have, of course, Old Bay. You can't have Old Bay without crab cakes. That would be madness, don't you guys agree? We're also going to have salt, an egg, parsley, lime, and most importantly, the TileFish. You know what's crazy is that this TileFish that we caught, let's have a picture pop up for you guys because this was a nice sized TileFish. This fish was probably close to 30 years old, which means it's older than us. Like, we were literally gonna eat a fish that's been on this earth longer than me.
I know.
Isn't that just crazy?
I did some research on TileFish because I wanted to have all the information to tell you guys all about what a cool species this is. But TileFish, they live in burrows. Like, they bury in the mud and the sand in the bottom of the ocean in like 800, 900, 1,000 feet of water, super deep. They're burrowing in these little like sand caves. They create sand holes down there. They eat shrimp, they eat squid, they eat crab, crustaceans. They're bottom eaters, which is why using squid for bait works really well. But I learned that these fish grow super slow. They don't reach maturity. They can't even spawn until they're 4 or 5 years old. So these fish live for 4 or 5 years before they even start spawning. And once they start spawning, which is around, I read it's around like 13 inches. Once they reach 13 inches in length, they can spawn. And after that, their growth rate drastically drops. And they can live to be 45 years old. So the fact that we caught our fish could have been a 30-year-old fish.
That's just mind-boggling.
Like, we are so thankful for this fish.
We are.
He's been alive longer than us, and he's so delicious, and it was just, I mean, they're just cool species.
TileFish chopped up. We have 1 egg in here.
1 egg.
1 egg. And we're gonna scramble this egg with some of our other ingredients. We have our whisked ingredients. We have our TileFish. So we're going to put the whisked ingredients with the TileFish and our Ritz crackers, guys. I'm using a rubber spatula to fold all of these ingredients together.
Just like that. Homemade TileFish fish cakes.
Check it out. I finished folding all the ingredients together. We're gonna wrap it nice and tightly. I'm using some aluminum foil. We're gonna put it in the fridge for 30 minutes so it gets nice and cold, making it easier to make the patties. We're gonna set the oven, get the oven going, 450 degrees, and while we're waiting for this fish to get cold and the oven's getting going, we are gonna start making our Cajun tartar sauce. It is time to make our Cajun tartar sauce, but what's really cool about this recipe is we are going to put all the ingredients in the blender and blend them up. All the ingredients except for the dill pickle. We finally chopped dill pickle, but that's gonna get folded in last to add some texture, but everything else is going in the blender. Ingredient number 1 is the mayonnaise. We're just gonna put it in the blender, guys. Dijon mustard, delicious Dijon mustard. Not regular mustard, guys. Go the extra mile and get the Dijon mustard. Garlic, guys. Look how delicious that garlic looks. I love garlic. Our seasoning, we have Cajun seasoning, paprika, salt, and black pepper. It's going in to the sauce. For a nice touch, you can't forget the lime, guys. We are going to be using limes. If you notice, this recipe is a lime recipe. We haven't used any lemon. Are you guys ready to assemble our TileFish fish cakes? I'm gonna go ahead and first grease my baking sheet, and I'm going to grease my, this is a half-cup measuring cup. My half-cup measuring cup is greased, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a scoop of my TileFish fish cake ingredients, pat them in to my measuring cup, turn it upside down, pull it up, just like that. And that is going to be your fish cake. While I put together these TileFish fish cake, Krabby Patties, whatever you want to call them, we are going to talk about today's twin truth. Oh yeah, today's twin truth. Are you coming over here, Emily? Let's do this. Today's twin truth is actually the question that you guys asked is, have you ever had nicknames? And oh yeah. And oh yeah. So, our original nickname growing up, our uncle, our great uncle actually, came up with the name Amanda-Lee. Amanda-Lee. He called us Amanda-Lee all the time because, you know, it's Amanda. It's Amanda-Lee. But then what's funny, so is we feel like, and it's not just because it was my choice, Amanda agreed too, that we felt like Emily and Amanda sounded better than Amanda and Emily. So then we came up with the name Emelanda. Emelanda. And when Instagram first came out, we shared an Instagram account, and our username was Emelanda. From there, our other nicknames were when we ran track in high school, they called us Twin. It was Twin. It was Twin. Hey Twin. Hey Twin, because they didn't know which was which. So it was Emelanda, Amanda-Lee, Twin, and Sissy. Because we call each other Sissy, so some family members call us that too. Yep, we had neighbors that were twins, and they called us Sissy because they were twins too, and they had names for themselves. So it was Twin, Sissy, Amanda-Lee, Emelanda. Was there anything else? I think that's something. I mean, now with the exception of, and now it's Gale Force. Gale Force Twins, of course. That is the ultimate username. The ultimate nickname. The ultimate nickname. TileFish fish cakes going in the oven. They look delicious. I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and do this. Into the oven it goes. Check it out. TileFish fish cakes. Come down close to my fish cake. I'm gonna break it open so we can see what the inside looks like. Look at the steam. Can you guys see the steam? Oh yeah. And my fish. You ready? I'm ready. We're ready. Let's go, guys. Let's break into our fish cake. All right. Nice. Wait, I need to get a good piece. Yeah, I need to get some sauce. Oops. There we go. I got mine. Let me get a piece with sauce. Ready? Cheers. That was a good recipe. Wow. That's really good. I want to keep eating. Really, really good. Very similar to a crab cake, but it's made with TileFish instead. This is delicious, guys. Like, it's amazing. The sauce is good. You get that little bit of saltiness from our rich crackers. Is like kind of spongy. The TileFish is sweet. Oh wow. The Cajun tartar sauce is a little spicy. This is amazing. This is amazing, guys. If you try this recipe out, which I highly, highly recommend you do, let us know. Leave it in the comments. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you want to see any future recipes or any ideas,
go ahead and let us know. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow Gale Force Twins
on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.